Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Red Pill Man Cave. I'm your host, James P. Madon. I want to thank everyone for coming on my show last night for Progressive Discussions. It was a great show, as always. This is my other show. Advice, banter, and fun for men. It's educational, but it can also be unpredictable entertainment and very comical. So I want to welcome everyone to Red Pill Man Cave. Okay, while I'm waiting for my panel of co-hosts, I'll have a sip of some chai and peppermint tea. That's good. So how's everyone doing? How's your weekend going? We had a short heat wave last week, but it cooled down to the low 70s, but I still feel hot because I live in a humid part of the country, in the northeastern New Jersey. So What is everyone doing for the weekend? I'm going to check and see if there was a Yankees game after the show. Even if it's a rerun of the last game, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I just want to tell everyone that I told you so about the price gouging of eggs. And I haven't really verified this other information about an explosion in the United States that supposedly killed 18,000 dairy cows. I don't know how true it is. I have to do some research on it because you know what that means. And big agra cannot fool me. That's an excuse to jack up the price of milk and price gouge the consumer for dairy products with astronomical prices. I mean, the bird flu has been gone for a while, okay, but eggs are still very high, okay. There's just no logical reason for them to stay this high for this long, except corporate greed. I'm telling you, you people are going to learn through personal observations, and as time goes by, that capitalism is the devil's economics, and it just does not work for the bottom 98%, period. It only works for the selfish, stingy, greedy top 2% that don't pay their fair share in income taxes. So anyway, my right-hand man, Mick Von Raven, he might join us later on when he gets back from the concert. He went to an early morning concert, and we were having a discussion last night about the dirty double standards between men and women. And, it's like they can do everything negative to you, okay? And they get off scot-free because they play the gender card, the victim, the poor damsel in distress, the weaker sex, the female is the weaker sex, and they play the gender card. And they get away with it. But if you should dare to speak up as a man and give your honest opinion and not take any abuse from any female, whatever that abuse may be, usually it's gold digging, money grubbing. If you open your mouth, then automatically you're called an asshole. Oh, you're not a gentleman. You're an asshole. If you're the man, now this is what I hate. I hate to hear this. It really aggravates me. Oh, you're the man. You're supposed to do this, that, and the other thing. Oh, really? The only thing a man is supposed to do is die and pay taxes. That's it. We're not supposed to do anything. Now, the judicial system, they pretty much throw the book at the man if he has one child. That's all it takes. One pregnancy, the woman knows what's going to happen if she keeps the baby and she doesn't have an abortion. She keeps the baby so she can she can take a maternity leave from her job, be a stay-at-home mom, and sucker you into supporting the both of them. That's right, the both of them. And the law lets it happen, even though we're supposed to have equality, but we really don't. They just want equality when it comes to making money, earning money, whether they can do the job or not. They demand equality when it comes to money. But when it comes to social, the social part of society, the social life, then they want to be the old-fashioned girl, the weaker sex, where the man has to do everything, make the first move, and pay for everything. You know, I always joke around with the Commodore, Jeff Zambella, who should be here any moment. The women have alligator arms, which is short arms and a deep purse. Get it? Short arms and a deep purse. Alligator arms. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, very nice. I'm on my second live stream show right now on YouTube. I'm just answering people that don't realize that I'm occupado, that I'm occupied. No. Okay. I want to make sure that all the links are out. Okay. Okay, folks. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my panelists. Maybe I can bring up an article. I got a few articles that I'm going to play. Whether they be articles or videos, they're very applicable to the Red Pill Man Cave. Let's see. Let me try this. Whoa, Nelly. Not yet. I got to do screen share. Okay. Let me do screen share. All right. Let's see if we got it. Let's see if we got it. Okay. I'm going to do a little screen share. Stop wasting time on women. Oh yeah, George Bruno could not have been any more correct. This man, oh, this wise man, um, has he's hit the nail right on the head. Real men, real alpha men have to be decisive. They have to know what they want or what they're looking for. And if they see a red flag, uh, I mean, they just have to nip it in the bud right at the beginning, right from the get go. They have to make decisions on their own based on their common sense. It doesn't take great intellect to spot red flags, okay? But they people will only take advantage of you if you allow it to happen. You know, every every predatory female needs a needs prey. They need a victim. They need a sucker, which is the chivalrous gentleman. They are the blue pill beta simp suckers that are called chivalrous because that is a way that these modern women can attain power over you and manipulate men to do their bidding. And meanwhile, they bring nothing to the table. You get nothing in return. So this gentleman was absolutely correct. What's the next one? Looks like I'm going to have to increase the font. Um, Let me see if my panelists showed up yet. Yeah, I'm waiting for my panelists, Mr. Bart Robinson. You know, it's not nice to James. I just now popped in real quick before I go to the gym, and there is no audio. There's no audio. Hold on for a second. Let me double check something. I'm gonna bring up my avatar. Hello, hello. Testing, 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 testing. Oh no, this is see the halo around the avatar moving? Yeah, my microphone's working. Oh, the clip didn't play. You didn't hear the clip. Oh boy. Here we go again with the StreamYard problem. The clip. Son of a bitch. And that was a great clip. Let me try something. Hold on. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna play the clip and bring up my avatar and I'm gonna see. All right, hold on. Let me just check this. All right. Okay. Now look around the rim of the avatar. So as you as you can see, I'm speaking. Okay. Right. You're absolutely correct. I hate when they do this. These fucking pencil neck geeks that run StreamYard. Everybody, every programmer that creates software, they're all they all look the same. They're all pencil neck geeks. The guy that owns StreamYard is more of a geek than Mark Zuckerberg. Why the hell should that happen? It's audio coming out of my speaker, right? Anyway, George Bruno, he was pretty much saying that if a woman is really into a man, she will make it obvious. There's no guesswork. There's no wondering. Oh, love takes time, and we have to get acquainted, and blah blah blah. And she doesn't kiss on the first date, and all this hogwash. You know, it's all bullshit. That just means she doesn't. That means that love takes time with you, and she doesn't kiss on the first date with you. That doesn't mean that she's really into you, but it's going to take time. So that's total bullshit. So I'm just telling you what George Bruno was saying, and he says, men, stop wasting your time and money on females that do not reciprocate. If you're not getting anything in return for your attention, your entertainment, your spending of money, pouring on the charm. If you're not getting anything, then he says, turn the gas down, turn the flame down, and abort the mission, and just leave her. She doesn't give you an explanation for why she has to take all this time to get to know you, why she doesn't kiss on the first or second date, and all this crap. They let you know right from the get-go, right from the beginning. They let you know if they're into you, because if they're not making it obvious on the first date that they're into you with signals, body language, and everything that goes with it, they're doing it with someone else, or they're searching for someone else. So that summarizes what Mr. Coach George Bruno was saying. Yeah, yes, because what's going to happen? You know what? Let me try something. I have another video that's very fascinating and very applicable to this show. Okay, here's my avatar. All right, you see my voice. Okay. So you're right. All my videos, all of my videos, all of the video audios are not being picked up by the StreamYard microphone. The StreamYard microphone is not picking up any of the audio coming from these videos, and it doesn't make sense, because how can the StreamYard microphone distinguish my voice coming out of my mouth as audio, and it recognizes that, okay, or music coming from a hard drive, it recognizes that, right? But as soon as the audio comes out of the speaker as a video, it doesn't recognize it. But when I have a guest, their voice is coming out of the speaker, like last night, and the StreamYard mic picks them up. Now, do you see how bizarre this is? It's almost like supernatural. It's totally illogical. I have a guest using their webcam. StreamYard mic picks it up, picks up me, picks up music on the hard drive, no problem. Then I play a video, it doesn't pick it up. This is definitely unscientific and illogical. Okay, thank you. It's a good thing you stopped by. And may I say, I hope your weekend is going by very well, and I hope you have a great, safe workout. And maybe I'll catch you later, or if my panelists don't show up, I'll just end the show. I mean, I could do solo shows with no problem. I just get bored, when I do it, But anyway. Okay, where is everybody? Where is everybody? Let me see if they even noticed. Let me see if they even noticed. Oh boy. They're really not reliable. Okay, that's one answer. No, you know what? I got no fucking choice. I have no choice whatsoever. Let me see if he's around. And okay, takes care of that. People are so unreliable nowadays. Okay. Yeah, I really, you're a great buddy to have, Bart Robertson. I really appreciate you letting me know, tipping me off. Thank you very much. Let me try something. Ugh. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to remember how that went. Little Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. Trying to think of the official dating game theme. Let me see. Oh well, until I can remember it. mean, he banged out so many tunes, Herb Alpert. It's hard to keep up with all of them. You know, I had a little voice in the back of my head that told me this was going to be a bad weekend for going live stream. I may have to take a hiatus, Bart Robinson, from doing any of my live streams. Saturday was okay, but you know, there's just too many unreliable people. Oh, yeah, you too, Bart. Rowing is very important. You know, the back. You know, people don't realize that when you're rowing as an exercise, regardless what kind of rowing, you have to both supinate and pronate the wrist. Like one day you do rowing with your palms down. And then the second time you row, you do them with your palms up. And what that does is it hits different parts of the back. Doing rowing this way would hit more of the latissimus dorsi and going towards the center. And doing rowing this way would hit like the upper back, you know, lower trapezius, rhomboids, that area. So you got to supinate and pronate. Now, if you're using a device where you're able to do this, both supinate and pronate, that's what I do. So I'll try my best. Let's see. You people out there ever go shopping where others in the supermarket decide to stop and leave their shopping cart right in the center of the aisle, right dead center of the aisle, where nobody could get around them? Now, if they stop their shopping cart to look at something on the shelf or to take something off the shelf, wouldn't it be more courteous and easy for them as well as others to pull over to the side, pull over to the curb, and then go take things off the shelf? Hey, the one and only the Commodore is here, my right-hand man. How are you, sir?
I just got back from the Turkish Big Bite. So I had chicken souvlaki plate, and then I had Mediterranean type shrimp on the side with garlic sauce, and then I got some free 3 pieces of free baklava right out of the oven.
Oh,
no
man.
charge, because the owner likes me because I come every weekend. I go Saturdays and Sundays.
Baklava.
That's where you feel the muscles from. Do you see that? That's good food. That's good. Look at that.
Hit a baklava right,
listen.
Right in the biceps. Baklava biceps.
Who says I don't have mitochondria? Who the fuck said that?
Rick Brown.
Who the fuck said that? For fuck's sake.
Slick Rick. Now
for
those that are not
58 years old.
For those that are not
Jesus
For
Christ.
those that don't know, the Commodore, he is a drug-free athlete. He's a competitive athlete in powerlifting, in kettlebell when he chooses, when he wants to, and mace. He swings the mace, and he's now enrolled in the deadlift in Maine, state of Maine, where the Maniacs live. He's enrolled in competition doing the deadlift, and then he's
Drug tested. Drug tested.
Yeah, drug test.
Everybody gets a urine test.
Right. You're in for that urine test. You're in it. You're in. Get it?
No
You're
cheating.
in. No cheating. No cheating.
Sleep. It's called sleep, recovery, and good food. Natural food from God's green earth.
And sleep is very important to stress. It's I know it's underestimated, but it's extremely important to get adequate rest in order to recover. And then the Commodore is going to North Carolina. This is this year, North Carolina, and he's enrolled in the vintage games where he will swing the mace on the first day. Second day, he will do the farmer's walk. The farmer's walk.
Wait a minute. Do I have skinny forearms? I don't have mitochondria.
Yeah. Look at him. He's like Atlas holding up the globe.
Yeah, but he said at BJ Steakhouse, I got no mitochondria.
Oh, carpal tunnel surgery. You're going to get that next week. Did you get carpal tunnel by not using a computer mouse pad, a cushion under your wrist? Because
no, I used the
no, not you. Bart Robinson's got to get carpal tunnel surgery next week. So I'm just trying to find out how
I feel bad for him.
It's
bad for you, Bart.
It's a repetitive injury for like tennis elbow and a baseball pitcher who pitches too many fastballs,
or masturbation or something. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat.
Yeah, like either a guy who has the shake weight, and he's addicted to it. Addicted, get it? He's addicted to it, and he doesn't, and he forgets to switch arms. He doesn't switch arms,
Wait a minute. Yeah, both forearms are the same size. There you go.
Popeye. Be Sweet Pea. Who was Sweet Pea? Was it an illegitimate baby? They never really explained who Sweet Pea was. I know Wimpy was the moocher.
Olive oil was her name.
Olive. Yeah, Olive couldn't have gave birth because she was like skinny like a pipe cleaner.
I wonder if she wore spandex sweatpants for olive oil.
You mean those yoga pants that the girls wear when they work out?
You mean when they do half moon push-ups?
Leotard. We used to call them leotards when I was a kid.
Kind of reminds me of I won't say it, but a particular sandwich at Katz's New York style deli. But we'll leave that for another day.
You mean stringy pastrami? Smoked pastrami?
Yeah, here you go.
Stringy pastrami.
And why would a woman who's almost 60 years old turn upside down in the lotus position in tight spandex pants, do a Katz's New York style deli? I don't get it.
Yeah. Why? Why? Because, and why
whack herself in the head with the goddamn wooden
and why
clubs.
Why would such a hypocritical modern day feminist woman entice and seduce men on a Facebook video, only to get angry with them when they are aroused? Dr. Ruth Westheimer used to say aroused.
And listen, we're just admiring God's beautiful art. God makes women very beautiful when he's making them in their mother's womb. God's handiwork.
You're right on target.
Is Paul Anthony Mattia coming on here?
Who's supposed to be here? He says, Jordy, he said, I sent him the link. Jordy says, yeah. I want to do the show with Commodore. I'm going to come on the show. What is he? Is he that hungover or something? Well, these people are not reliable. Mick
Like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, Mick is at a concert, an early concert. He might jump on later. Ronnie Simpson is by the poolside at his condo complex in Clearwater,
Florida. Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, Sunday he usually sits by the pool and in the shade and just hey, I don't blame him.
It admires God's beautiful creation.
Now, if he didn't have an iPhone, if he had an Android phone, he would be able to participate sitting at the poolside because iPhones are not compatible with live streaming. That's why Mick has so many problems getting on the show. But last night wasn't bad. He got on.
So where's Muhammad Ali?
Oh, forget about him.
Muhammad Ali, sting like a bee, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
The guy that blew sunshine up my ass about coming on the show, and he dodged me a few times. And he doesn't message me anymore.
Jadrulo, the cucumber, Jadrul,
Jadrul, yeah, cucumber.
Jadrulo.
They got seeds for brains.
Cucumber seeds.
Cucumber seeds.
Boy wonder shits cucumbers. That's an old saying, an old proverb.
Boy wonder shoots cucumbers.
Shits cucumbers. Boy wonder shits cucumbers.
Does that have to do with a man who puts phallus symbols up his ass?
Oh, like a certain gentleman from down under who sells watermarked prints, but we won't mention names. We won't name names.
No.
$50.
No, yeah, he takes old photographs over 100 years old, and he puts his watermark right in the center of the photo, so nobody can use a photo that doesn't belong to him.
But Jean-Luc sends it for free.
Yeah, right.
Is that how you say his name, Jean-Luc?
Oh, Jean-Luc Audin from south.
That's right.
South of France on the Mediterranean, the south of France.
I took the train to Saint-Tropez.
Saint-Tropez. What about the girl from Ipanema?
Yeah. Oh, on your kazoo.
Tall and tan and dark and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes a walking. Oh man! So
tiptoe through the tulips.
Tiny Tim used to sleep in different beds in different bedrooms. His wife, Miss Vicky, they used to sleep separate.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Then how can you wife her if you don't sleep in the same bed?
You think it's possible that it was a staged fake marriage for show business, like Merv Griffin when he married Zsa Zsa Gabor?
Exactly, and like Spencer Tracy was married to what the hell's her name there? The lesbian there, his cohort there, the sister of the Breakfast and Tiffany's lady there.
Oh, that's Hepburn, Audrey Hepburn, right?
No, Audrey Hepburn was straight. She actually married a Frenchman, but her sister, Catherine Hepburn, she was a dyke, and Spencer Tracy was gay. But they made them marry for that particular reason.
Yeah, so the public would think that
It was a marriage of convenience.
Convenience, yeah. In reality, Merv Griffin was dating Denny.
Nothing to see here, folks. Nod, nod, wink, wink.
He was dating Denny Terrio of Dance Fever.
Oh, jeez.
Merv Griffin. No wonder why Merv Griffin kept on going. Ooh, he kept on doing that all the time. Ooh.
That Merv Griffin, though, he was a very wealthy man.
Oh yeah, he's the one that created Dance Fever, and there were the two girls that did Dance Fever, and Denny Terrio, who claimed to teach John Travolta how to dance for Saturday Night Fever. I think he's the one that trained him. Merv Griffin had an idea, gave him a show, and probably gave him a proposition. Yeah, you want your own show? Well, you got to
Hollywood couch.
The casting couch.
Casting couch. Thank you for correcting me. Yes.
Yeah, you gotta lie down on the casting couch.
Well, actually, for would that apply, or does he just have to get on his knees?
Maybe that too. You know what perverts Hollywood has.
Absolutely. I
heard there's
narcissist sociopaths.
I heard there's a lot of like bisexuals at these parties, and a lot of the stars were. Well, they did a good job. They did a good job of covering up their homosexuality. Rock Hudson. They covered up Rock Hudson pretty good.
What did it make him look like? He was dating like Doris Day or something.
Yeah, it was all like fake.
Hey, Sarah.
Chaperone by you.
Whatever will be, will be.
Well, now the other one was gay. I heard Boris Karloff.
And also, who's the guy from Here to Eternity? Not Bertling, the guy Pruitt, Sergeant Private Pruitt. What was his name? Hold on. Very famous Montgomery
Cliff.
Was it him? Hold on. Let me look about Google. Pruitt.
Montgomery is
on From Here to Eternity. Yeah, you'll be. I don't know if you knew this. Very, very gay. I'm surprised. The hell's his name there? Why, you fucker.
Isn't that something? Bart says skipping rope and holding
Montgomery Clift. Yeah, Montgomery Clift.
So I was right.
Yep, you're right, Montgomery Clift.
Probably David Niven was probably gay too, because he acted gay.
Oh, definitely. He was definitely gay, because I have this book about Hollywood, and I read it a few years ago, and it came out with all this stuff. Oh, now, yeah.
You know what was funny? They tried so hard not to bring up being gay.
And Tyrone Power was bisexual.
Yes, that I know.
I was shocked at that one.
Now, what's his name? Like Liberace. It was so obvious with him.
Oh, that was obvious. He sort of gets a pass because he never faked it. It's like Boy George. Boy George never faked it, so you can't give the guy a bad time.
Charles Nelson Riley, that was obvious.
Paul Lynde,
that was obvious.
Obvious.
I mean, you didn't have to.
And then the guy, not Dick York, but no, was it Dick York? The guy on Bewitched.
Dick
her
Sargent.
first husband there. They got the big ears.
Dick York was the guy with the black slick back hair, black hair.
Dick York.
He left. He left the show. Dick York.
Yeah, he was gay. Very gay.
Oh, Dick York, really?
Yep.
Isn't that amazing?
Yep. Hold on a second. Early life.
You know what show used to crack me up? Get Smart. Was he straight or gay? Don Adams. I wonder.
Oh, wait a minute. He had a spouse. He had 5 children. It was the other guy. It wasn't Dick York. The
Dick
other guy.
Sargent. Dick Sargent.
Dick Sargent. Hold on.
Yeah, the mother used to call him Durwood. The and Dora, the mother, Agnes Moorehead used to call him sometimes Durwood.
I love Agnes Moorehead. She's in a lot
Dustin.
of movies, you know.
Oh yeah, she goes way back. Yeah.
The partner. It says partner. Albert Williams.
Now, was Gregory Peck Captain Ahab in the first Moby Dick movie?
I don't know.
Gregory Peck.
Don't know.
I know. That was a great
I don't
movie.
think so. I think he was a man's man.
You know, they filmed Moby Dick in an old pub in New Bedford, Mass.
Wow.
Yeah, because New Bedford has a really nice whaling museum.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that whole southern New England, you know, that's all maritime. You know, the Narragansett Bay and
And can I have a boatswain's whistle with that comment you just made?
Cape Cod and Cape Cod Bay, right? Cape Cod Bay. Oh, wait a minute. This is for you too, because I'm supposed to pipe you aboard ship. You're the Commodore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you are officially piped aboard. The bosun's
Welcome
whistle.
aboard.
The bosun's whistle that I got it in.
Welcome aboard. Arg.
I got it in a little gift shop in Newport, Rhode Island, and I have never found a real bosun's whistle anywhere else ever again.
I'll tell you who I miss is Mr. Lobster. When you had him in Lodi.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have put it outside, and so, you know what happened? The springs got all rusty.
Oh yeah.
I should have never put it outside. I should have kept it indoors.
They get all corroded.
Right, because if it was indoors, it will be here right now.
Yep. I like that. He was famous. He was always on our show.
What was that? Fruta de Mar, the jism of the sea.
Fruit de Mar.
The jism of the sea.
And then in Italian, you go frutti de mare.
Frutti de mare.
De mare. You gotta roll the R. De mare.
De mare. So you ate good. I mean, I'm very happy that this restaurant opened up. This Turkish restaurant, really, because they cook good food. Turkish.
La la la.
It's very flavorful, very aromatic.
Yep.
Their food. They like fresh parsley. They like lemon, just like the.
Yes, I put the lemon. They gave me all these lemons, sliced lemons they just squeeze the juice, the lemon juice, right on top of the chicken souvlaki because it comes on skewers, like wooden skewers. It says my shrimps that comes on skewers, and I get to take the tail off. I love the spices they use. Ooh.
Oh, the spices!
Mamma mia!
It's like with Indian food. It's very
Mamma mia!
Very irritating. All right, I'm gonna play the Sheik of Arabic kind of.
Yeah!
My grandfather knew the words to the Rudolph Valentino Sheik of Arabic. He used to say, "I'm the Sheik of Arabic, and you belong to me. At night, while you're asleep, into your tent I'll creep with all the love I have." And that's where I don't remember the rest. At night, when you're asleep, into your tent I'll creep.
Uh-oh.
That's what's his name? Paul Wolkowinski should sing that song. Into your hotel room I'll creep.
La, la, la,
Don't
la,
Don't say a word. Don't say a word to me, wife. Don't say a word to me, wife. Rick Brown too, using us as an alibi.
No ice cold water.
Yeah, not a piece of pie, an alibi. Yeah. What characters we run into in this life?
No ice cold water for you.
Yeah, no soup for you, like the soup Nazi.
Oh yeah.
No
Yeah,
ice.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's the ice cold water Nazi. The ice cold spring water Nazi.
No spring water for you.
Business must be discussed.
Yeah, what business? He gets his fucking white envelope with cash in, and that's it. That's what Daniel Ramsey says. Well, there is no business to discuss or conduct. He got paid, and that's it. He just.
But what do we know? We were dismissed, so.
He just disrespected everybody that came to see him.
It's an elitist organization.
Right. And the people who paid money to see his bullshit, they're not elitists. They're like peons. He treats them. Peon. Okay. Well, I think I got a message here. Let's see what message I got. The old quahog.
The old quahog. That kind of reminds you of something in the upside down lotus position.
Let me ask you a question. You think instead of a Speedo bathing suit, those that one could be made from a quahog clam to cover the genitalia?
You have to have a small. I don't think as Italian men we can wear a quahog. That's why all the Irish girls like Italian men.
I heard an Irish girl once told me that their men are small.
So,
yeah. So Bart Robinson doesn't get any pain from the carpal tunnel when he picks up a heavy dumbbell.
That's good.
But he gets it by, I guess it's the movement of the wrist, right? Constant movement, the joint.
Yeah, but I always use the touchpad. I've been using that since 2007.
Yeah. Yeah, because it keeps
16 years now. I've not used a mouse, and I got no problem.
Yeah, it keeps your wrist straight like that. Instead of like
I switch all day long. I go left-handed, then right-handed.
Yeah, because you make a living in the office, and you can't afford to be getting carpal tunnel from a computer mouse.
Right. And the beautiful thing about swinging clubs and mace is that it puts lots of circulation there.
Yes, it does. It does open up the mobility and flexibility of the joints.
But what do we know? We're not one of the elites.
No, you're just a guy that competes, who's not afraid to compete in any state. Any state in the country and any province in Canada, and you're
against any age group.
Right. You're equal opportunity athlete, competitive athlete, and
I help people for free.
Right, where the other one doesn't compete for anything, not even hopscotch or tiddlywinks.
That's funny.
And
even Mikey knows how to swing a fucking mace. I go elbows up, elbows down, elbows up. Daniel Ramsey, yeah, you filmed us, you videotaped us, at Dana Ramsey's gym with Mikey.
Hands together, elbows up, elbows down, hands together.
Even he knows that.
And that jackass,
What is
Paul,
wrong, Taras?
Paul, just because the love of his gumara there, his gumara on the side,
Shiksa.
Shiksa has her hands separated.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Shiksa.
La la la.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I send Paul the link, the guy that when his clothing business.
Yeah, but I think he's busy. He's doing something special. Did you see his Facebook posting? He said, I have an announcement today. I'm doing something very special on video today. He said, I think him and his wife are going to do a show from the beach or something. They're going to do a fashion show for his products from the beach or something like that.
This weekend he was doing it?
Today.
Today.
So he did it. He announced it this morning. So he gets a pass.
Okay, he's doing an event.
Because he's doing the same thing we're doing, but he's doing it, for his company.
Fashion, yeah.
Yeah, so he gets a pass.
Bear with me, please. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Yeah, so I was talking right before you came on. I was talking about these people in a supermarket. They're women do it, men never do it. They stop their shopping cart right in the middle of the aisle. They got to get something off the shelf, so they park it right in the middle where nobody can get by.
Yeah.
Instead of pulling their cart over to the side.
Yep.
Which I always do as a courtesy.
Right.
This way I can do my thing and other people can get by.
They must be very special. They're elite.
Yeah, because they have to dominate, like a dominatrix. They have to dominate the whole aisle.
Yeah. The only thing they dominate is the toilet in the morning.
Well, they end up moving their cart anyway because people are saying, "Excuse me, is this your cart? I got to get by."
Yeah.
I mean, it's easier to just pull over to the side. Now, if they need to pull over to the side driving, do they?
I guarantee they wouldn't be doing that in the fucking Bronx. It's only because you're in Edgewater, Yuppieville. They wouldn't do that fucking shit in the Bronx. I guarantee it.
They're carjacked.
No, somebody would just push the goddamn grocery cart over and say,
Oh yeah, they'll push it over sideways.
Yeah, they shove right aside. There wouldn't be no, excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, they're like, we're talking about people from like lily white suburbs, women that are they've been homemakers their whole life. Their husbands bring home a lot of loot.
So they're the trophy wife. They're the second wife.
Yeah, probably second wife. Yeah, if it's a good-looking younger woman,
the second wife,
older husband, then what happened was she might have started off being the gumara, and then she kept nagging him. Are you gonna leave your wife? Are you gonna leave your wife?
Exactly.
When are you gonna leave your wife?
My kids need college tuition. My kids. Yeah, but he didn't impregnate those kids. Like,
right. You know what I would say? Oh, you want your kids to go through college? Tell them to go through the front door and out the back.
Yeah. Exactly.
Not my problem.
Or
Not my,
work at McDonald's or Burger King,
hey, they're not a fruit of my
like
loins.
everybody else did. We all work jobs.
Are they the fruit of my loins? Yes or no? Hama, 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 hama. No, of course not. So why do I care what you want for somebody else's kids? Go bother the old man.
I would love to see Rodney Dangerfield answer, give that type of reply. Pray for your kids. I didn't know.
Hey, Ronnie Dangerfield. Hey, I was so poor when I was young. I was so poor in my neighborhood. The rainbow was in black and white.
That's funny. Rodney Dangerfield, absolute best.
Yeah. The wife says, "How come you don't take me anywhere? Take me somewhere where I've never been before." He says, "Yeah, the kitchen."
That's good. That's good. Fuck. I love Henny Youngman's comments too.
Oh, the one-liners.
Yes.
You know,
Boom. He's got the drum set go boom.
Oh, boom. You know who I like too? He was Frank Sinatra's best buddy. He traveled with him. Don Rickles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he passed away. Yeah, Don Rickles. You know, it's funny. Elvis became very close friends with Tom Jones because Elvis was like mesmerized by Tom Jones.
Wow.
And well, Tom Jones he's one of a kind.
Yeah.
You know, the girls used to take their panties off and when he was performing and hand them the panties and they wanted Tom Jones to wipe the sweat with their panties and hand it back to them.
Yeah.
So that's what he
Good
did.
God Almighty.
That was a routine.
Oh.
Well, hey, that'll be good for you. I mean, if you became a superstar mace swinger
Shit.
and farmer's walk, and they could rub their panties on your sweaty head. And then, or you could be like Peter Popoff with the Miracle Spring Water.
Oh yeah. No ice, cold spring water for you. Yeah, Peter Popoff. I never put up with that. Oh yeah, that Peter Popoff. That crook. I thought you meant Ron Peelman or
Ron Popeil?
Yeah, the guy from Ronco.
Yeah, Ronco. My sister bought
Ron Popeil.
my sister bought the Showtime rotisserie when it came out.
Yeah.
I told her never buy something when it first comes out. Never.
Oh.
Always wait for the reviews and
Catch on fire.
It was smoke. The whole house was full of smoke.
Jeepers creepers.
The alarms went off and oh man. Oh, you know what happened? I tried playing some videos before on the show.
Yeah.
One of them was all about the clitoris.
Uh-huh.
And
nice.
And the StreamYard microphone won't pick up the audio from the video, so it's doing it again. Yeah, so it's like I can read an article, but it's not picking up the audio from the videos. That's weird. That's weird. Well, so much for Jordy being reliable.
Well, maybe Jordy had a few extra cocktails.
I think he had a
He's
breakfast.
been known to have a cocktail or two.
I think he had a breakfast cocktail. He probably put vodka in his orange juice or something.
It's all right.
Yeah, these people they drink really early. Let me see if Oh, it's still early. Yeah, I mean, it's still early
Well, he's 6 hours ahead of us.
for people. Yeah, he's ahead of us.
So it's at almost 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock over there. Maybe he's gonna get up for work in the morning.
Well, it's still Sunday by him.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
it's 11 o'clock at night, James. He might have to go to work in the morning, tomorrow morning, like Monday morning. He has to go to bed.
Oh.
He's 6 hours ahead of me.
He's ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Scotland is not 5 hours ahead of you. He's 6 hours ahead of you, or 6 hours ahead of me, and
I
5
think
hours.
it's 6 hours ahead of you, 5 hours ahead of me.
Mhm.
So it's only 10. It's only 10:15 up there. 10:15. He should still be up. Come on, Jordy, get on the show.
Yeah.
Stop pulling your pud.
Yeah. I mean, even if he comes on for 20 minutes, I mean,
Or even 5 minutes just to say hello.
well, that was a disappointment because I had some really good male advice videos that it's a good thing Bart Robinson let me know. He says that the
I'm
sound,
on Bart's live show from Las Vegas.
yeah, he told me, he says I can't, the video, the audio coming from the video was muted. I go, you're kidding me. So I checked.
Radio kill the radio star.
I remember that song.
Video kill the radio star. Video kill the radio star. Do, 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 do.
You got to wear the remember the gold satin robe that Sylvester Stallone
Yes.
wore. It said Italian stallion on it.
Yes.
It was like a Ferrari symbol, kind of. And it was gold.
That was a Rocky too.
That was when Mr. T knocked him out,
Yeah.
and then Apollo trained him out in
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, you're right. That was a Rocky 3 because I guess he lost his money, and so Club Lang, that was Mr. T, said, "You're not a man. You can't support your wife. Come over here, Mrs.
Yeah, why don't you
Balboa. I'll show you what a real man is."
why don't you bring your pretty little self over to my apartment?
Yes.
I'll show you what a real man is all about.
Yeah.
You're not used to having a real man. So what happened was, yeah, that was when Paulie gave power of attorney to a person that shouldn't have power of attorney.
Right.
I'm surprised he was able to sign something like that if he's not Rocky Balboa. How does Paulie? What gives Paulie the legal right to sign?
Because Rocky probably gave him that at some point. That's why.
A dopey guy like that? So yeah,
I know, but people do stupid stuff.
yeah, power of attorney, and then he
I do.
let him dry. Well, actually, he was paying everything off. I don't think he really owned a lot of the stuff that was taken away. I think they were still being paid off.
Mm.
You know, everything,
Yeah.
the mansion. See, this is the problem. People
Nouveau rich.
People that come from being poor to rags to riches, like the song.
Rags to riches.
That was Tony Bennett, wasn't it?
I think so. But is it from Guys and Dolls?
Rags to Riches, the song?
Yeah.
Might have been. So anyway, people that go from rags to riches, it goes to their head. They get all exuberant and they get too excited and enthusiastic, and they start spending money like it was nothing, you know.
Mm.
And they start buying all kinds of luxuries and everything. They piss their money away.
I know.
You know,
From rags to riches.
they don't do it the smart way. They don't. The smart way is not to let some certified financial planner invest all your money.
Exactly.
The smart thing, because the brokers are usually brokered than you.
Yep.
The smart thing to do is to put it all in a triple tax-free municipal money market fund and live off the interest.
Mm-hmm.
And if any long lost relatives ring your doorbell and say, "Oh, remember me? We used to play in the sandbox together when we were toddlers."
Yeah, we were supposed to go to lunch the last time I saw you at the funeral.
Right, right. And they go, "Who are you? I don't remember you. You're my cousin. I don't know you."
Yeah.
And then you just tell them, "Sorry, can't give you any money. It's all locked up.
Exactly.
It's all locked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's locked up." And
Yeah.
because you're going to get a lot of calls if you win like the Powerball lottery. You're going to get a lot of people contacting you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So you live off the interest. That's all. You spend.
Anyways, we have a good life, and that's neither here nor there. So I don't like to. What could I do with this? Fuck that shit, man. If I had to, I just do what the fuck I can do with what I got.
Yeah. Well, you already have all the equipment.
And I train every day, and that's what I like doing. I like good coffee. I love to go to Dunkin' Donuts with you and talk for 6 hours. Sometimes, let everybody know on the show. So James and I, we end up going to lunch. So then, oh yeah, let's go for a cup of coffee. Oh, okay. Next thing you know, it's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. We literally just had lunch. How the hell did it get to be 1 o'clock? Because we have so much to talk about. The days fly by. Yeah,
you didn't even get a crawler either.
Yeah, crowd. And then the poor lady got accosted by this. We'll just leave it at that. But the poor lady, she was looking at us. Remember?
Yeah, I mean, we should have got up and said something.
Garrett Baldy out there. And these thugs, these two young thugs. And she was middle-aged. She was a pretty woman.
Yeah, they were bothering her.
They're bothering her. She looked like she's from like the Philippines or something.
Yeah,
real nice dressed. And the two young punk thugs try to shake her down. And then James and I go, "Hey!"
Yeah, but you know what I was waiting for? I was waiting for the pussy manager to say something.
Oh, they're not gonna do anything. Because you know why? Because they'll wait for him outside at 2 o'clock in the morning. They'll wait for him to retaliate. He's in those people that work at those places, they don't make shit for money.
Yeah.
And it's not worth it. I mean, to get mugged outside Dunkin' Donuts at 2 o'clock in the morning with no cops around, fuck that.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know. I mean, all he can do is call the cops without them seeing him call the cops. But he can't say, "Hey." Let's say, "Excuse me, what's your name? What time did you get off work so I can punch your face out and punch your face in the parking lot?"
Well,
it's probably not him that says to do that. It's probably the franchise owner to say, "If there's any crimes in here, don't get in the middle of it. Just call the police."
Yeah. Well, maybe the woman, it was up to the woman being harassed to say something to the manager there.
Then again, she's probably afraid of retaliation. Who knows? I mean, she probably did. When she went down the doors, she went in there with the idea, I'm going to buy a coffee or an iced coffee. She didn't expect to be accosted.
Right.
Otherwise, she would have stayed in the car. So, poor woman. But what do we know?
Yeah.
We're not the elites.
That's what it's good to make one of those weapons that the CIA agent,
Yeah, and then one of our mutual friends has
the
in
nut.
his cargo pocket, but we won't mention his name because he needs that anonymity so he can do his job at his place of employment,
Well,
which we will not mention.
There's two gadgets. He has the slapjack.
Yep, and that wooden thing. So yeah,
It's leather and lead. There's lead inside, right? It looks
that's
like
a slapjack. But I'm talking about the other thing. It looks like So you see this thing, but it's wooden, and it's got grooves in it, so you don't lose your grip, and you go like this, go like so it doesn't stab the person, but boy, oh boy, they'll feel it on the side of their goddamn rib.
Yeah, he has the rechargeable cattle prod, the high voltage cattle prod.
Yeah, that's right. He did one of those too.
He has them. He plugs it in the car. He keeps it in his car.
Good.
And he keeps it. He says, "Oh, that thing is on me, man. When I'm in the Platinum Dolls."
We weren't going to mention, but that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Radio killed the radio. No,
He did,
the radio star.
He zapped some unruly hooligan in the balls one time with that. Zapped him.
Some tough guy. Yeah, some tough guy that thought he was going to manhandle a 90-pound woman.
Yeah. Well, the slapjack is. He said,
"Slap me silly."
What's good is that you can knock somebody out without like lacerating them because it's like a beaver tail.
Just like Randy can slap somebody silly with his poop.
Yeah. Well, my shillelagh can probably do damage too, right?
Shillelagh.
You know the video I showed you, the guy took a nut, like a carbon steel nut.
Yeah.
A large nut, and he made a lark knot with a very strong cord, and you swing it, and he hit the windshield of a vehicle, and it totally put a hole in the windshield and shattered it in that one area by swinging the nut around like a propeller. So he was just showing how devastating such a cheap, simple, legal weapon that you can't get in trouble with because it's a nut. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't. Bump, 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 bump.
Bump, bump, bump. Wow. Let me see if
what's a Japanese girl's name that comes on the show? Matsumi?
Oh, Masumi. Yeah, it's pretty early by her now. It's
sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Bump, 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 bump.
no, she should be.
Do that on the kazoo. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Bump, bump. Sometimes you don't. Bump, 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 bump.
Oh man.
Strangers in the night. Do, 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 do.
So you know, I think, answer me this: if somebody is doing a powerlifting maneuver, and they have the need to scream bloody murder,
yeah, they can. It's legal.
That's legal.
Not in the gym, but in powerlifting, absolutely.
Oh, because everybody will stop and stare at you.
No.
Or
wait a minute! At the powerlifting competition, everybody screams.
The owner, the owner of the gym.
Oh, there was a commercial gym like Monday to Friday. Yeah, I think you're a nut. They're called the mental institution.
There was
Sometimes
one
you
guy.
feel like a nut.
There was one
Sometimes you
guy.
don't.
There was one guy like that. When
Boop, 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 boop.
when I was working in Gold's Gym, there was one guy that was doing that, and he was like, everybody was laughing at him, and you know what's even worse? If the guy kept looking himself in the mirror.
Oh boy. What the fuck? People are people.
Remember when Herman Munster, before he went to work, looked at himself in the mirror and say,
Look at me,
"Hey,
love me.
hey, you handsome W," and then the mirror
Love me, look at me.
and the mirror cracked.
Look at me. Oh, you see. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Those were the days.
Yeah, 704 Hauser Street, Queens, Astoria, Queens. That was Archie's.
That was Archie. Archie knew his shit. Yep. Archie knew his shit.
Yeah, it's like
sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
So how are things in Boston? They have a good mayor?
No, she's a fucking communist. Holy shit.
Are there like are they allowing like the hoodlums to
No, she's just giving away all the money to all the hoodlums. Thank God I don't live there anymore.
Like Lightfoot, like the one.
Yes. But the people who actually pay the taxes are not getting good services.
Yeah, because she's giving the money away to the hoodlums.
Yeah, there you go. For votes. Put them on the school bus. It's going that time. Every 4 years they go to work. They go to work for 1 day every 4 years to go vote. Get the check. Give me the check.
Stipend.
Give me the check.
The stipend.
Give me the check. How can you talk like that? I'm here on a Sunday working to pay my taxes. That's why I can say it. Assholes.
Now, Marblehead Beach, I noticed was very, very rocky.
Yeah, the North Shore sucks and the water's very cold up there. Sometimes I feel like I'm not.
Like the water temperature and everything.
Don't.
Yeah. Marblehead, Lynn, the city of sin.
That's it, Lynn, the city of sin. Sometimes I feel like I'm not.
I think Revere was the first Kelly's famous roast beef was in Revere.
Yeah. Kelly's famous half moon push-up.
Yeah, they had good food though.
Give it a fucking 20-minute rant or 10-minute rant. The other motherfucker gave it like a fucking 10-minute rant from fucking the UK. The bridge that will never be repaired. Next thing you know, they're sucking cock out in fucking Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they're having dinner all of a sudden.
Yeah, at the Olive Garden, I think it was.
The olive branch went up his ass, and they went to the Olive Garden. Yeah, he was going on and on that the bridge shall never be repaired.
The bridge too far.
But he was carrying on like he was gonna cry.
I absolutely. I wish I saved that fucking video.
But it's only.
I think I actually got blocked because if I try to get on the site, I don't even get on this fucking site anymore. It's like the other one. Did you ever have your sister try to get on that we won't mention female empowerment's name, but did you ever have Lisa try to get on her site?
Oh shit! I forgot.
Because we cannot get, and I know she has a site.
Yeah, I think we're barred.
We're blocked. Jeez.
Yeah,
That's
all,
okay.
all it is a damn.
Don't send me a Christmas card.
All it is
We
is
don't need to fucking cry.
a cannonball at the end of a pole.
Yeah,
And
we don't need
these
to
people
cry.
with so much drama about
Drama, drama,
circular train.
drama.
And how come these international people that have steel clubs, why do they insist on calling them club bells?
I have no idea.
I told them that is a registered
Because they're
trademark.
assholes, James. I don't know. Like,
That's
really,
that's registered trademark name by Scott Sonnen.
they must have very small penises. I have absolutely no idea why they call it that. Just
Yeah.
trying to embellish something that's not really.
And you know what?
That's not necessary.
The young kids in these countries, they want to swing the steel, the modern looking steel ones. They don't you don't see them swinging the wooden ones. But I think the wooden ones are much better for swinging.
Yep.
The grip, there's no grip like the wood.
Yeah, it's incomparable.
It's incomparable. The feel of the grip.
Because the steel mace, I need to put white chalk on my hands.
Right.
You see, when I sing the wooden Persian wheel, I don't need any chalk in my hand. Actually, you never want to put chalk when you're swinging something wooden. Like even the hickory
duck?
fence post mall. You would never put chalk on the hands of swing a hickory handled.
It'll be a deadly projectile. There's no need. The natural gripping ability of wood is second to none. Now, what's his name? Pratye is starting to make Persian meals just like Kashi. They look exactly the same. And I think the hardwood, India has some really durable hardwoods, from what I understand. The Persians use walnut. Hickory is still one of the most durable of all wood. I was told that the oak is tough, but when oak breaks, it splinters. When hickory breaks, it breaks slowly. It doesn't like snap. But India has some really tough hardwoods that are even harder than oak and hickory. But the thing is, my shoulders, I have to rehabilitate there's something about the swinging that fucks me up, it's tough. So I'm doing lateral raises now with the band.
Yep.
I'm doing lateral raises with my thumbs up, because what happens with a lot of exercises, it hits the anterior deltoid, the front.
Yeah.
And then when you do rowing, you're hitting the posterior deltoid in the back, and the side deltoid, lateral head, the side deltoid gets neglected often. So that's why I'm doing the lateral raises. But I'm using the 8-pound Persian meals every now and then. I have no problem with the 8-pound.
Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly.
Killing me softly.
With his song. His song.
Now, Eric, with his heavy metal band, is up in Portland, Maine.
That was Roberta Flack.
They have a gig in Portland, Maine.
Roberta
Flack.
I'm trying to look for a powerlifting meet in November down in Jersey. Or I want Adventure Strength Games in October, November in New Jersey, New York, or Connecticut. Connecticut or Delaware or something.
I think DeMayo should get he should get
a good job. He does a good job for the sport. He can't rank in the guy. Because if it wasn't for him, there would be no Adventure Strength Camp. So
yeah,
he's a good man.
It's a good venue for him, a Giant Stadium.
No, I agree. Even better, Danny Ramsey's gym.
I think it'll be well.
Because
Not
you could do tire flipping inside. You could do all the sledgehammer stuff. You could do the mace swinging. You could do the Atlas ball because Dana Ramsey has the rubber floors. You know, thick, like the cow mat. Like the,
yeah, but not in the summer. Not in the summer.
Oh. No, I don't want to do it in the summer in fucking New Jersey. I want to do it in November, my friend.
Yep.
Oh my God, that'd be beautiful.
He opened the big door.
Yeah,
all
and
that,
then
all that
you got
crisp,
all the good restaurants around there. Oh my God.
all the crisp autumn air.
Oh, couldn't be better.
Yeah, no
Nothing
summer.
could be finer in North Carolina. In the sunshine.
Nothing can be finer than me being in your diner. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
The Bubble Boy, the episode about the Bubble Boy.
Bubble butt.
Bubble Boy. He says, who invaded Spain? The Moors. No, it's the Moops.
Do you know the way to San Jose? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. To San Jose.
Yeah, speaking of San Jose, I sent Michael Goldsmith Hilton the link, but
Sting like a bee, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I am Muhammad Ali from Texas.
Paul sent me something.
Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly. Oh, killing me softly with his song.
Let me see if I can bring up this video. Oh, yeah, I think when you're ready to leave to go to the gymnasium, I'm going to close up the show because we've been holding the fort, and we're doing a good job. I mean, I was attempting to show this video of this guy named Coach George Bruno, and he was talking about gentlemen, do not waste your time and money on women that do not reciprocate.
Absolutely.
He says all that malarkey, that the bullshit about, I don't kiss on the first date, and love takes time. We have to get acquainted. He says that means she's got another guy.
Splendid thing.
She's got another guy, or she's looking for another one. He says that's bullshit. If she's into the man, she will let him know. It will be very obvious. Very obvious. There is no, I don't know you long enough, or I don't kiss on the first date. No, she will let you know, and it will be obvious. So, men are wasting their time. I get pining over somebody and thinking that if they keep spending money, it's going to be a one-way ticket to her body and heart. No. If she's not making it obvious from day one, he says, turn the flame off, lower the flame, turn it off, and abort the mission. Abort the mission. Don't even try to figure it out, because he says the woman doesn't give you an explanation. So you don't need an explanation, just abort it. Yeah, well, it made a lot of sense. He says, I know this because of a lifetime of experience. I've been there and I've done that.
11 minutes. Paul Mantaya. Hold on. Paul Anthony Mantaya. Finally, after 7 years at my second home, doing huge things here today. He's got a big festival. He's playing the bongo drum. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's got a whole bunch of shit going on.
He has like musicians with him.
Yeah.
Or is
my God.
Is
they're
he
doing maracas, they're doing the bongos, They're
Is
doing
he-
drums. It's
is
all
he sh-
outdoors.
Is he showing like his fashion? Does he have anybody?
No, it's fucking real cool, James. You're gonna see this thing.
Yeah, I'll catch it over on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he has an event, and
yeah.
I know Mick is at a outdoor concert. He's at an outdoor concert. I mean, Jordy, I have no idea. But,
Yeah.
So you should be about ready to bang up the
In
office.
about
right?
15 minutes. In about 15 minutes. Yeah.
15 minutes. Okay. So let's talk about see, you have the right approach. Your approach is the fountain of youth. You have optimum fitness, optimum nutrition by eating healthy foods. You're getting fiber. You got plenty of fresh air up there.
Mm.
I mean, you're doing all the right things. And you have goals. Your fitness is connected to goals, which happens to be you signing up for these events,
Mm.
which is a good thing because you're in a lot better shape now than you were in the past.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know, you have your own Akara. Does anybody swing mace at the gym?
No, you can't. That's why they're training that stuff at home.
Oh, they're afraid of
Because they're ignorant. They don't want to know all this stuff.
They're very closed-minded about
Very, yeah.
anything new.
You just the hell with them.
Well, you're happy with your 8X.
Oh yeah. The Mark Wildman model. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
How heavy could the Wildman mace become if you loaded it up? I mean, if you
I have the thing at home. It has a diagram.
Yeah.
If you like all the weights, if you get this much weight on it, it's a 5 pounder or a 2.5 pound, or I think it goes up to 42 pounds or something like that.
Oh wow.
Well, not 42. It must go up like to 37 pounds or something, but it's in the
No, that's big.
mid to high 30s. But
I mean, for
I wouldn't need.
No, that'll put the hurt on a person.
I mean, that's for Ken Thiessen to do that type of stuff.
Even 40, 35, 40-pound mace would really injure somebody.
The only guy who should be doing that really is a guy like Ken Thiessen or somebody of that caliber and of that.
Well, he's the exception to the rule.
Yeah, but a normal person should not put that much weight on a mace because the bones in the ligaments, the tendons in your elbows, they're not Ken Thiessen. So
yeah, so to play it safe, the
25
average
pounds,
the
30
average
at the
athlete,
most. 30
yeah,
at the most.
15, like if somebody's starting like 10, 15
10
pounds.
pounds. And then graduate to 15 pounds once you get technically proficient. Do that for a while, then go up to 20. Don't go up to 20 before 6 months. Unless you know what the hell you're doing.
Oh yeah, you have to be proficient.
Yeah. Everybody wants to chase them. Because nobody at Dunkin' Donuts cares how, you do a 15-pound mace or do you do a 20-pound? Adam Cohen does not really care. He's more concerned about getting a 42 double D to put under his T-shirt.
Yeah. Well, these people feel self-conscious if somebody, and this is the bad thing about a gymnasium, is somebody belittles them for swinging a 15-pound mace. You know, if somebody like a person that we know is braggadocious about his 50-pound mace and said, "Oh, I can't swing anything less than 50 pounds. Oh, it's too light for me. It's too light for me." Right? They're gonna make all these young guys feel bad.
Hmm.
So what's gonna happen? The kids are gonna try to swing heavy, and the Pahlavan, the guy that owns the Zircony in California, he told Richard McGuire, do not swing heavy. He knows the Iron Sheik very well. He says, do not swing heavy. You're gonna really
Exactly.
injure yourself. You're gonna injure yourself.
All right, I think that we should probably wrap it up. And
You're damn right. That's right. Thank you.
no, thank you, sir. Thank you. And hopefully next week we get Michael Hilton, Jordy, Mr. Von Raven, Mick Von Raven, and even Matsumi. So it must be everybody's busy today.
Yeah, you know what?
That's okay.
She must be so tired because she's involved in a big project. She's moving her salon into her living room
Oh,
at her home because they raised the rent on the salon.
gee whiz.
They jacked up the rent. So the good thing is 99% of all, no, actually all her customers are willing to come to her home. So, but she's in the process of throwing out so much garbage, and she's going to move. She says, "I want to move by May because I don't want to pay a month's rent for May."
Yeah.
And that's what she's doing. She's been very tired because, we're taking care of customers, throwing out garbage. She probably just overslept.
Yeah.
But anyway, everybody, Bart Robinson, thank you. Commodore Jeff Zambello, thank you. I think that's it. There's nobody else here.
That was it. It was a good day.
Yeah, well, it was good. Better days are coming.
Yep. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.